My parents cut me out of their will and handed everything to my little brother because I was too independent. Years later, they showed up at my front door, broke and panicking, acting like I was their backup plan. I didn't rescue them. I sold my house and moved to another state instead. I was 30F, my brother was 28M, and I'd always felt the difference. He was the needs us kid. I was the she'll figure it out kid. They paid for his college. They paid for his wedding. When he wanted a house, they helped with the down payment. When I bought my first car, my dad shrugged and said, "You're smart. You'll manage." Then my mom asked me to stop by because they wanted to talk. I still went. They sat me down like it was a weather update. My dad flipped his paper and said they'd updated the will. The house, the savings, the lake place, all of it would go to my brother. My mom squeezed my hand and smiled like this was sweet. "He promised to take care of us," she said. I swallowed and asked, "And me?" My dad smiled back. "You don't need it. You've always been independent. You'll be fine." That was the moment something in me went quiet. Not rage, not tears, just this clean, cold clarity. I stood up, walked out, and drove away with my hands locked on the wheel. I never begged them to rethink it. They'd already decided I wasn't part of their future. After that, I stopped trying. I didn't announce it. I just stopped calling first. I stopped showing up for holidays. They didn't chase me. My mom sent the occasional dry text like, "Hope you're keeping busy." My dad didn't call at all. When I got promoted, I stared at my phone and realized I had nobody in that family to share it with. Funny how silence only mattered when they needed something. It started with my mom checking in more often. Then my dad called, and I let it go to voicemail. When I finally picked up my mom, she talked like she was walking on glass, all careful words and fake warmth. Then she admitted my brother had moved out of state with his wife and barely visited. "We were wondering if you could come by more," she said. "Help with a few things." I asked, "Why me?" She stalled. So I said it for her. "Because your plan failed." Then I added, "I hope you figure it out. It won't be with my help." And I hung up. They didn't accept no. They escalated. Guilt, then anger, then the classic, "We need you to come home," like that house had ever been mine. They left voicemails about family and everything we sacrificed. I blocked them, and for a while, life was quiet, until the knock. I opened the door and saw them standing there. My mom looked smaller. My dad's jaw was tight. I didn't invite them in. I just leaned on the frame and waited. My mom finally admitted the part she'd been hiding. They were drowning financially. They'd poured so much into my brother that they'd barely saved anything for themselves, and now they were standing on my porch, asking me to fix it. Then slow motion hit. First, my mom reached for my arm, like I was 12. Then I kept my hands on the door frame, steady. Next, my dad squared up, fists tight at his sides. After that, my mom whispered, "We're running out of money." Then my dad barked, "Family takes care of family." Again, I said, "Call your son. You chose him." Finally, the porch went quiet, and they understood. My mom's eyes went wet. My dad called me cold. He said no real daughter would do this. I raised an eyebrow and said, "No real parent cashes out one kid and expects the other to mop up." They had no answer. They left. I closed the door without shaking. Months later, my brother called like we were buddies catching up. He danced around it, then admitted our parents had even tried his in-laws for money. His wife's family told him to handle his own mess, so he tried handing it to me. "They're still our parents," he said. I replied, "They made you their plan. Congratulations." And I hung up. A business opportunity came up out of state, and I took it like the universe was handing me a clean exit. I listed my house. I packed light. I donated anything that smelled like the past. I messaged the few people who actually mattered and didn't look back. Somewhere along the way, my parents heard I was leaving. They knocked again. I didn't open the door. Right after I moved, my brother messaged me again. Our parents had shown up at his place with bags packed, expecting to move in. His wife was pregnant. He was overwhelmed. He wrote like I was supposed to feel sorry for him. I sent one line, "You wanted to be their only child. Now you are." Then I blocked him, and the quiet finally stayed.